Welcome to TeamNoRest WorldWide. In this video, we'll be breaking down the basics of investing in the stock market for beginners. If you've been intimidated by all the complicated jargon and buzzwords surrounding the stock market, fear not. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid foundation of knowledge to get started with your own investments. What is the stock market? Firstly, let's define what the stock market actually is. At its core, the stock market is simply a place where shares of publicly traded companies are bought and sold. These shares represent ownership in the company and give investors a stake in the company's future profits and growth. Popular stock exchanges around the world include the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, the NASDAQ, and the London Stock Exchange, LSE. Why invest in stocks? You may be wondering why you should invest in stocks in the first place. Well, historically, stocks have provided higher returns than other types of investments, such as bonds or savings accounts. Of course, this comes with an increased level of risk, as stock prices can fluctuate rapidly and unpredictably. However, over the long term, stocks have proven to be a solid way to grow your wealth and beat inflation. How do stocks work? When a company wants to raise money, they may choose to issue shares of stock to the public. These shares are then sold on the stock exchange, and investors can buy and sell them as they please. The price of a stock is determined by supply and demand. If lots of investors want to buy a particular stock, the price will increase, and vice versa. When you buy a stock, you become a part owner of the company. As a shareholder, you're entitled to a portion of the company's profits, known as dividends. Additionally, if the company's value increases over time, the value of your shares will increase as well. Types of stocks. There are two main types of stocks: common stocks and preferred stocks. Common stocks are the most common, pun intended, and represent ownership in the company. As a common shareholder, you're entitled to vote on certain company decisions, such as board members and major strategic moves. Preferred stocks, on the other hand, typically don't come with voting rights, but do offer a guaranteed dividend payment. How to pick stocks. Picking individual stocks can be a daunting task, but it can also be a rewarding one if done correctly. Some key things to look for when selecting stocks include the company's financial health, leadership team, and industry trends. Additionally, it's important to pay attention to the company's valuation. If a stock seems overpriced relative to its earnings or growth potential, it may not be worth investing in. That being said, investing in individual stocks comes with a high level of risk, so it's important to diversify your portfolio across multiple stocks and other asset classes. What are index funds and ETFs? For beginner investors, a great way to get started in the stock market is by investing in index funds or ETFs. Index funds are funds that track a particular stock market index, such as the S&P 500. By investing in an index fund, you're essentially buying a small piece of each company in the index, offering instant diversification and reducing your overall risk. Index funds also tend to have lower fees than actively managed funds and can be a great option for long-term investors. On the other hand, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, are investment vehicles that offer a diversified portfolio of assets, such as stocks, bonds, or commodities to investors. They function like mutual funds, but trade on stock exchanges, allowing investors to buy and sell shares throughout the trading day. ETFs are designed to track the performance of a specific index, sector, or asset class. When you invest in an ETF, you're essentially buying a share in a fund that holds a basket of underlying assets. The value of an ETF's shares is determined by the net asset value, NAV, of the underlying assets, and ETF prices fluctuate throughout the trading day as investors buy and sell shares. ETFs offer diversification, transparency, and liquidity, making them a popular choice for both retail and institutional investors seeking exposure to various markets and asset classes. And there you have it, a beginner's guide to investing in the stock market. By understanding the basics of how the stock market works and how to select stocks, you'll be better equipped to make informed investment decisions. Remember to always do your own research and not to invest more than you can afford to lose. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to TeamNoRest WorldWide for more videos on personal finance and investing.